Hello Gundam fans and welcome back to a model kit review video. This is going to be the Full Mechanics Aerial. I have not seen the Witch from Mercury myself, so a lot of this isn't going to contain clips because I didn't want to spoil myself or didn't really know what to look for, because usually when I do the clips with my actual rotating base kind of poses and stuff like that, I usually include some clips to just kind of show you what it looks like in the anime and what it looks like, in the model kit. But this one I haven't really watched the series, so I don't know much about the aerial. I know it does some crazy stuff with the funnels on the back, but other than that, I don't really know too much about it. Now, this kit right here is my very first full mechanics. I have not built any other full mechanics, but I managed to get my hands on one of these, which apparently these are, at this current time, a little bit rough to get a hold of. So, if you can, please get a hold of one of these, because all I'm going to say is a little bit of spoilers ahead of time. It was pretty good. Now, if you're liking this video and you haven't, please hit those buttons. It definitely helps out because it promotes and helps me for future to get more model kits, review them, show them to you, and help you out with your next Gunpla purchase. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this review right now. Alright, and this is everything that comes in the box of the Aerial Full Mechanics. So we're going to start here. We got your typical manual, which is actually really nice. I like it a lot. I don't know about you guys, but I like it. Then we have the stickers, which I've used quite a bit of them. This is the one of the kits I do have stickers, because I just got this kit like a week and a half ago. Finally got a chance to put it all together and slap some stickers on there. And these stickers right here, let me just say, make it look so much better. Now we're going to go to some of the accessories. We have some effect parts here. Same thing you would have saw in the high grade. And then, of course, the beam sabers. Pretty much the same stuff, just bigger. This one does have plenty of hands, though. So we have beam saber hands, or just like slightly closed hands. Then we have the shooty hand, which allows you to put the gun in, which is one of my complaints, so I wish that it would hold the gun a little bit better. Then we have the open palm hand, and then two closed fist hands, so if you want to fist some people, you got some fists there. Next we have some accessories here, so let me see if I can grab one. There's two of these. So these right here are to use with the action base to make the aerial do the craziness with all of its shield components. So it's an extra piece for it. And then this right here is also a piece for it. I haven't really done much with it, but yes, you can use this as well. It does come with two beam sabers, which I'll grab one. These do go on the Gundam, so I'll put one off to the side here. I'll put them both, because I'll probably put them both back on so I don't lose them. So yeah, those are your beam sabers. Moved them over there. We have our rifle here. I'm not sure if it's called a beam rifle in Witch from Mercury. I haven't seen the anime. Sorry. I just like the aerial. It looks really good, and I'll get there. Don't worry. If you're watching my reaction videos, I will eventually get there. Next, you have this crazy, crazy shield. So let's go over the review of just the shield. So the shield has mechanisms in there that allow it to come apart like so you can do things like, I don't know what this is for. Again, I haven't seen the anime. But I do know that this goes back in there, and it does come apart. Of course, all these pieces will come off of it. I'm not going to strip it down totally, but it will come off. So that's the shield for ya. Next, we have the Gundam, which is pretty. It does have some variations from the high grade. The chest pieces right up here are not that new high grade thing that they were doing with the Lifrith and then the aerials. These are a piece of plastic, metallic looking red plastic, and then of course slapped down, and then on top of that you have the nice clear piece that goes on top of that. Same thing with the thighs. I couldn't think for a second there. And then same thing with the back here. Now we have some articulation. Let's go ahead and get into that. This kit doesn't have a whole lot whenever it comes to foot needing to go down, but going up, damn, someone broke a foot. Then it does go side to side. This little piece does wiggle, so it allows for that motion. Next we have the leg, which I'll do on this side because it's a little easier. We'll do that knee bend. Pretty damn good knee bend. Look at that articulation right there. And all these pieces right here move along with that. So I'll do it one time. Boof. Boof. Alright, this kit does have a full watcha to the right, or to the side, to the back, to the front. This kit is insane. And then it even has inside here, see if I can get it in view. Can't see it too well, but there's a little joint in there that allows it to pivot. Yeah, you can see a little bit. Next it has these skirts. These skirts are a bit of an issue at times. They don't go where you want them to. These ones move as well. And there's no butt flap on the aerial. God damn it, I want my premium butt flaps. Alright, we're going to go to the waist segment, which this is the biggest issue with this kit for me. Is I'm just jiggling it. It won't come apart because it's really well built, so I will give them that, but it's a little loose. But it does move back, forth, side to side. It has some crazy ab crunches, just a little loose. So maybe a tightening up on that would do good for Bandai. This piece even moves to help with that a little bit. And enough of torturing the aerial. Alright, we got the hands. These hands, of course, are these type of hands. So you can put each of those little pieces I showed earlier into it. So we'll put, let's see, fist hand, you a fist. You can put these fists in there. I'm trying to find the right one because my OCD is going to bug me if I don't. There we go, right in there. Well, bam. And these do move. Hands move. Thumb moves. Articulation, so we're going to bend it all the way up there. And then we're going to swivel it out here. We're going to do some weird stuff with the aerial. These pieces on the shoulders do move, so as I move it, this whole shoulder piece can come up like this. And we can do a full... Don't try this at home, kids. Alright, there we go. And then it can move back. This kit has amazing articulation. There's even more in that shoulder there, so plenty of stuff. It was hard to do poses for me because I didn't know what pose I want to do, and I'm not good with posing. So this kit had too many options, and it drove me insane. So if you like posing, this kit has good posing. Now the head does wiggle. It has a piece in there that allows it to wiggle, and then it wiggles here. Side, side, full 360. This kit just has insane articulation. And that's another flaw, which isn't a huge thing. Some of the pieces do come off of the face for mine. I don't know if it's just mine. But yeah, that piece does come off from time to time. Alright. And then, of course, we'll go to the back here. Beam sabers attach right here. And right here. They do move back to front to back again. Awesomeness. So yes, it does have extra little holes and stuff. Yeah, I'm saying holes. And I'll put for you guys another hand on there, just to kind of really drive these hands, because you're still better than real grade hands. And if you've seen my channel, that's the majority of my reviews are real grades, and they drive me insane because of their hands. So there we go. Now it does have stuff to clip stuff on, so, and it also helps with the transformation. Like, I will just do one piece right here. This piece right here will actually clip onto this little segment here. So whenever you're doing the aerial taken apart kind of thing, I don't know what it's called. I haven't seen it. I don't know what it's called, but they're like cones from like the new Gundam. So this piece does connect into there. And you can connect it back there, on the sides if you really wanted your shield on the hip. Alright, new trend, hip shields. Anyway, though, that's pretty much everything that comes in the box of the aerial here. I'm going to go ahead and put some things together, and then I'm going to get right into the actual size comparison of the Gundam aerial. As I was cleaning up here, I forgot to show one more piece that comes with it that was on my table here. This right here is pretty awesome, but it sucks to get in and out. So this piece right here will go on the bottom. This is a big flaw as well. The peg here is a 3mm, I believe, and it just, whenever you put it on a base, it's such a heavy kit that it wants to swivel, because it's not enough friction to keep that in. So maybe there's a fix for it. Maybe you guys can leave that comment down below. Tell me what you guys think to fix that, because it just swivels. It just kind of rocks on a stand. It took me a while to get the couple poses I did. Alright, and this is up against its little brother, the high grade aerial, the 144th high grade. Now looking at the two side by side here, I do want to take a moment here to do a little bit of a comparison here. So for the most part, these two kits are almost exactly alike. So you have all the detailing there. Here, you do have stickers for these pieces. This one is another one where they're inlaid and then a plastic piece is on top. You have the foil pieces here, which I'll go further in my review, which is different from here. I kind of like this one a little bit more. I just wish it was a little bit shinier, because it does look nicer too. So the shield side comparison. Oh my god, yes, they're pretty much the same shield in a lot of ways. I have mine backwards, I think, on my high grade, but still, it's well, these pieces are backwards. So there's the backside. There's a piece right there. I don't know what that's for on the high grade. I can't remember. On the legs, these are stickers with the piece on top. So I wish I would have done this with this up here as well, because that would have been nice. But we'll get that for later. So I just wanted to compare these two side by side. So there's the sides. There's the backs, and then there's the fronts, and then there's the rifles. Alright, and that's the end of this review here. So, it looks like here, let's go into my rating. So, it looks like we'll start with articulation this one. Articulation on this kit is actually pretty damn good. I cannot find any complaint about it, other than the waist section, which is a little loose, but it's also nice because it allows for that nice ab crunch. So, I'm going to have to give that a 9 out of 10. It's only getting a 9 out of 10, not a 10 out of 10, because it is a little loose. If that was fixed up out of the box without needing anything that I needed to do, it would easily been a 10 out of 10 for articulation. Now, for the buildability of this, I'm going to have to give that a 10 out of 10 as well, because this build was so fun. I enjoyed doing it. I was actually watching Puss in Boots movie. You guys want to know the truth? I watched Puss in Boots while I was doing it, and I was more fixated on this than the movie, of course, but I was just enjoying it and having a fun time. I don't know if it was a combination of the two, but it was fun. Alright, and of course for playability, posability, this kit also gets a 10 out of 10. It does some amazing, absolutely amazing poses. Like, I could have went on for hours just posing this kit for this video, but I only wanted a couple shots, so I left it at a couple shots. Anyway, as a whole, this kit's going to get a 9.5 out of 10 for the entire kit, so 9.5 bright slipes out of 10. Anyway, though, that's it for this video here. If you want, you can go ahead and try to get one of these yourself. Hopefully this helped you out in your next Gunpla purchase. Hit those buttons, try to hit 1,000 subs by the end of the year, and if I do, I'll be doing a Gunpla giveaway. Until the next video, I'm out.